Are you hungry for the latest news and trends from the internet? Welcome to What's Cooking on the Internet, your one-stop shop for discovering the hottest digital delights. Hit that subscribe button and let's get cooking.
When a viral video is the whole dish, it's a recipe for disaster. Salt Baes restaurant just posted a £5.5 million loss, and his empire is shrinking fast. But what does this mean for the future of food as flex? Is it a sign that the days of viral videos and over-the-top dining experiences are behind us? Salt Baes' rise to fame was built on a single video. A man in mirrored sunglasses, pinching salt between his fingers and letting it cascade down his forearm in slow motion. The video was a sensation, and his restaurants became a must-visit destination for those looking to experience the ultimate in luxury dining. But beneath the surface, Salt Baes' empire was built on shaky ground. His restaurants were never really about the food. They were about the spectacle. Few people actually went to Nusret for dinner. They went to see what a 600-pound steak looked like up close. That weirdness made him famous, but weird rarely lasts. The same platforms that minted him now reward a different kind of content: useful, thrifty, real. On TikTok, hash meal prep and hash batch cooking have millions of posts between them. The biggest food creators today aren't bronzed butchers with gold stakes. They're women in hoodies showing how to shop for your family of 4 for the week on 100 pounds. The viral video was the hook, but the problem is that the hook became the whole dish. When diners booked tables at Nusret, it wasn't because they thought it would be good. It was because they wanted to see the meme, to film the man, to be part of the moment. That's not a sustainable business model. It's a tourist attraction. And then came the bill. In present-day Britain, with overall inflation still hovering around 3.8%, households are watching their wallets more closely. According to the consultancy group BCG, discretionary spending intentions have slipped by 9%, meaning a 600-pound steak doesn't read as luxury, it reads as delusion. Salt Baes' empire was built for the pre-pandemic boom, when bling was aspirational and credit cards were elastic. Now, the cultural mood has turned to what fashion calls quiet luxury, quality without the memes. It doesn't help that Gokes has continued to flaunt his wealth, most recently posting a video tour of his £36 million Mosca Palace in Istanbul. But the way we consume meat has changed. The conversation is now about quality, grass-fed, regenerative, traceable, and health, not excess. Consumers are seeking nutrient-dense, minimally processed foods, not protein for protein's sake. In that sense, Salt Baes' steak was the wrong kind of indulgence. Ostentatious, not authentic. Culturally, too, his moment has passed. Salt Bae was the patron saint of the steak bro. The gym-sculpted, crypto-rich, alpha-protein male who equated appetite with power. But that archetype is looking increasingly dated. We're in a post-Ozempic era now, where appetite-suppressing GLP-1 drugs are shrinking portion sizes and alcohol sales across the restaurant industry. The irony is that Salt Baes' empire always looked indestructible. A global chain built not on Michelin stars, but on meme power. In a decade in which the fastest way to open a restaurant was to go viral, he seemed to have cracked the code. Yet the same algorithm that lifted him has buried him. The internet has moved on to new obsessions. Fakeaways, 3-pound lunchboxes, cottage cheese desserts. His restaurant's downfall mirrors the life cycle of viral fame itself. Initial fascination, mass replication, backlash, decline. Like any one-hit wonder, he became trapped by his own greatest hit. None of this is to say that decadence is dead. Londoners still love a treat, but today's indulgence looks different. It's a 2-course lunch at Mountain, a bottle of natural wine, a steak that tells a story rather than screams one. Salt Baes' downfall isn't just a business story. It's a cultural one. He represented an era when food was flex, when virality equaled value, when gold leaf could stand in for craft. Now, diners want the opposite. Food that feels grounded, personal, quietly luxurious. His Knightsbridge restaurant will probably limp on, buoyed by tourists and the curious. But as far as the British appetite is concerned, the salt has lost its sting.